Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Geomologist Presents. We are getting back to some gaming, and tonight we are continuing our Masks of Nyarlathotep for Cohors Cthulhu. I guess I call it also Cohors against Nyarlathotep. And with me, we finished one adventure, the prologue, and we're on to the second one, which nominally in the Masks, a great campaign is in America, in New York City, but we're not just playing in a different timeline. We're playing in ancient Rome, circa the reign of Antonius Pius, formerly Marcus Aurelius. It was the emperor, I believe. Is that right? No. Other way around. No, Hadrian, right? Is it Hadrian and Antonius Pius and Marcus Aurelius? Yeah.
That's correct.
Yeah. So anyway, we were formerly in the reign of Hadrian, and now we're in the reign of Antonius Pius, so you can look on your Roman timelines and figure out what that year is. I think I have it written down somewhere. And now we are in Rome, like I said. So I've switched. So we're not only are we playing in ancient Rome, but we're also using a different rule set. And I'm using Modiphius's Cohors Cthulhu. As you can see here is a player's guide. Here's the GM's guide. But we are still running masks. Here's the big box set of masks here. Seems the same as the cover. Anyway, my players are the stars of the show, in theory, and I will introduce them. From right to left, we have Streamrolla.
Hi, I'm Streamrolla, and I play Gerfrid. And she is a scout, and she's of the nomadic background, and she's dramatic, and she's a freedman cast.
Okay. And next we have live from Pelham's Wasteland, also known as Arna.
Hi, I'm playing Corvair, who is an auxiliary, or a former auxiliary. He's a Belgi, and is a sort of heavy working for the Roman mob at this point.
Okay. And last but not least, we have the Arcane Alienist, or BJ Boyd.
Hello, I'm playing Epion. He is an Egyptian physician and philosopher, scholar, sage, yeah.
Yep. So like I said, we changed the era, we changed the rule set, and there's no really, New York, I guess it would be, there probably are people living on that island that becomes New York City and Manhattan, but they're not Roman. And Rome, or the old Roman Empire, probably does not know about those people. So here we are in Rome instead of New York. And in Rome, some things have happened. A few years ago, you guys had met a person named Justinianus Annius. He was an author. He worked on rooting out really occult influences, nefarious influences in the empire. And he had contacted you wherever you were after an expedition that you all went on in Germania and, in Germania, present day, in Vindobona, which is present day, what is the name of that town in Austria? What is it?
Vienna?
Vienna, thank you. So Vindobona, present day Vienna, and they actually went into the present day, what's called presently the Carpathian Mountains, which was also Germania at that time, and had an adventure. It was very strange. They ran into fat vampires, I guess, and learned about some cults and got some money. And Justianius shared that with you. It's been some years. You're in Rome. You get another letter from him, and by the time you try to find him, he was already dead, but the perpetrators were still there. And I think Corvair and Gerfred shot him up and cut him up pretty good, if I recall correctly.
Mm.
I don't think there were any survivors.
Not to my knowledge.
No survivors, right? And then Appian tried when he could, but could not save Justianius, and then waited for the Healy's to get there, the Lesser Roman police. He answered their questions to their satisfaction, and it was dismissed as another crime in or near Sabra. So later, he went to the funeral. There were some thieves that were trying to steal some of Justianius' stuff. You met some of his family members. You met the person who was handling his estate, his publisher, and I think you also went to a reading of the will, if I recall correctly.
Yes.
And you were left some monies to follow what he had been searching on or studying recently, the infamous late Carstanius expedition that went into the Upper Nile region and beyond, apparently, and all hands were lost. It was run by someone named Regulus Carstanius, who was survived by his sister, Livia Drusilla Carstanius, and she probably has a villa in Rome, I guess inherited. There are several other people on that expedition. In Justianus's place, you guys found a lot of clues. I don't know if we have a list of all the clues that were found. I don't remember, honestly.
We've got here, I've got a list that is, we've got a papyrus scroll from Bessart the Gaul of Memphis, a calling card token that suggests Londinium, a picture of an unusual boat or ship from India or further east, a Taverna token with a tiger, which is a great cat from India, a papyrus scroll with a wooden frame. Alvius imports in Rome. The name written on the back is Esnquane. A writing tablet containing an apology letter from someone named Miriam, and the symbol indicates the city of Athens, and a written invitation from Antonius from Caesarea to discuss philosophy and other strangeness.
Cool. So I guess, what do we want to do now? I guess some ideas are you could visit Prospero House and visit his publisher, Josiah the Publicar, which means Josiah the publisher, or who's a friend. You might have more information, especially on this Carstanius expedition, because that's kind of the treatise or book that Justianius was working on. You could try to make an appointment or see and talk to the, I guess, heiress, for lack of a better term, Livia Drusilla Carstanius. That might be interesting. You could check up on some of those things in Londinium or send correspondence to the person in Athens and Caesarea.
I thought at the wake we met a girl or someone that gave us some leads, something to do with his publishing company, and I thought that's where we wanted to go, but my notes are still packed from our move, so I apologize to our watchers. I don't have my notebook.
Yeah, there was what was that business card that had Enquani on it?
Yeah, that's London. Oh, Helvetic's imports in Rome. Yeah.
So that's in Rome as well.
Yeah. I think we should follow up on all our leads here in Rome first.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. I thought we were going to the publishing house too.
Oh, there was also a weird sort of side thing that happened that wasn't there someone falsely accused of all the murders that have been happening in the Sabura area? They're related.
Yeah, I don't remember the guy's name, but I thought we broke him out or
Adamus.
Adamus. Were we gonna break him out or something like that?
I don't know. I thought you talked to the Vigiles and said he was. I don't know. I don't know what happened with that.
I thought we had already taken care of that.
I'm not sure. Do you remember, Arlen? Or?
I don't remember.
Well, if we didn't, we have to break him out of jail or get something done.
Yeah.
Because I thought if we talked to, well, for lack of a better word, the jailers or whoever had him in there, that we could arrange that he could work his sentence off by going with us, maybe as a porter or something along that line. It's up to you guys if you think that's a good idea.
Well, where to first? Or, I mean, assuming that you spend a day after the reading of the will to collect your thoughts and figure out what to do next. So what's the plan?
Well, do you want Gerfried to go talk to the jailer while you two talk to the rest of the men in Rome? Because she's not very trusting of Romans. She's probably not the best one. She gets a bit aggressive with them. It's up to you guys.
Well, the imports people might not be from Rome, right? The name suggests otherwise.
To the jail, there's someone in jail who was falsely accused of the murder.
Right.
Yeah, apparently there have been at least 8 murders, and a person named Adamus has been arrested for incarceration. Oh, there was a person who, I don't know, the equivalent of a reporter. That's right, that's who you talked to, Amy.
That told me about Adamus, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So there's that.
I mean, we're done with the lawyer now.
Yeah.
So it's just following up on Adamus, going to the imports place in Rome,
And the publishers.
and then the publishers.
So where to first, I guess. Oh, and also, if you wanted to meet Livia Drusilla Carstinius. Or, yeah, something like that.
What do you guys want to do?
I guess I think the following up with the publisher or the Alvius's imports would be the two things that come to mind for me.
Okay, how about you, Apion?
Yeah, it was. I agree.
So which one first?
Let's go talk to the publisher.
Okay. Yeah, so you go to what's called the Prospero House. It's probably in a nicer part of the city. Though rather, I guess nicer as compared to like Sabura, but still, not like the fancy area where all the temples are. Maybe like down here somewhere. Yeah, so you, it seems pretty friendly and informal. The proprietor, like I said, is Josiah the Publicar. he said he's. I guess you met him probably at the funeral, and he encouraged you to come by. So, so he tells you that if you're investigating the death of our friend, I believe that there is some sort of cult connected. Justinianus was always infatuated with blood cults, as you know. Maybe some old enemies at least finally caught up with our courageous friend. Or maybe this new project was more dangerous. He says that that a blood cult massacred this expedition that he was writing about or studying, but that he feels that not all the principals of the expedition had been killed.
Okay.
He shows you some correspondence from his assistant. And it says, Dear Josiah, big news, there is a possibility that not all of the members of the Carstadius expedition died. I have a lead. Though the authorities here deny the cult angle, the natives using a different name, you wouldn't believe the stories. Some juicy notes coming your way. This one may make us all rich. Blood and kisses, Justinius. So he shows you that.
Mm-hmm. Has he ever seen? We show him a sketch of the bloody tongue symbol and ask if that looks familiar to him.
That does not look familiar to Josiah. I don't think.
Okay.
I will let you know.
Because you never know.
Because you never know.
While we're talking to him anyways, can I ask him if a gentleman by the name of Adamus ever was seen lurking around with Justinius, or would come by, or was part of anything that was ever mentioned to him?
No, there's nothing that I've seen in there. He says, I also have other notes. It says, it looks like Justinianus dug up some evidence that contradicted what authorities there in the Upper Nile region discovered.
Okay.
And then he also said, oh, that's the wrong one.
He didn't say anything else.
All right, so he says, yeah, no, there's a. Oh, yeah, he says here. He shows you some more papers that notes that Josiah, or that Justinianus has sent. He shows you some set of notes from what it's called. He calls the territory Azania.
Zania.
He says apparently. I guess this is beyond the Upper Nile region. It is untamed lands, maybe that trade through the tribes from the peoples in the Upper Nile, but he calls this region Azania.
Okay.
And the tribes that Elias visited, he looked for material concerning cults and cult rituals. He mentions a contact there, Corydonus, where I guess there's a legion stationed in that area. So maybe I wouldn't say prefect, but maybe, okay. I wouldn't say prefect, but maybe centurion. It's unclear here. He showed you the notes. There was nothing conclusive, but Elias, of course, discounts the official version of this massacre. He shows you another set of notes that describes his trip. He actually went to the massacre site, and he notes that the earth there is completely barren, and all the tribes in the region avoid the place, saying it is cursed by the god of the black wind, whose home is in the nearby mountaintop.
Okay.
Set 3 is an interview with someone named Johan, that would be Jonah Kenyatas, who says that the Carlinius murders may have been performed by the cult of the Bloody Tongue. So here's your Bloody Tongue reference. Must be based in the mountains, and that his high priestess is part of this mountain of the Black Wind. Kenyatas insisted upon this point, though he was skeptical. Oh, he said Elias was skeptical, Ananias was skeptical, but Kenyatas insisted upon this point, that there was this priestess from the mountain of the Black Wind. And the regional tribes fear and hate the Bloody Tongue, and that their tribal magics are no protection against a cult. And that the cult's god is not of Azania or of the Upper Nile. It is from somewhere else.
Where's Azania? Azania, is that a known region?
Oh, present day Kenya.
Okay.
Okay.
So, another set of papers that he shows you follows up on this Kenyatas interview. It says this is a trader from the Middle East region. He's traded down the Upper Nile. Ananias confirmed from several good sources that the Bloody Tongue does exist, but he finds no evidence of it. Tales include children stolen for foul deeds, creatures with great wings that are said to come down from the mountain of the Black Wind to carry people off. The cult worships a god unknown to folklorists or traditionalists. And he lists some soldiers or warriors in the area who were questioned. So I don't remember what did we find out that Cairo is called in this time period? Memphis, right?
I don't know, I had it written down in my book.
Yeah. Anyway, so in set 5 is a single sheet reminding Ananias that one has to examine the Alexandria or Memphis-based portion of the Carstanius itinerary, and he says that there must be a reason which prompted this expedition to go to Azania, and there might be a side trip along the Upper Nile as well. And then there's a long interview with a Tribune named Marcus. What's going on? A Tribune named Marcus Salonius, who is the leader of the cohort who actually found the remains of the Carstenius expedition. Salonius says that the bodies were undecayed, which was odd. Undecayed for the length of time upon which they lay in the open, almost as if decay would not come near the place. Second, the victims, though undecayed, looked like they had been torn apart as if by animals. Though what sorts of animals would pull apart bodies systematically, he could not guess, because it was it did not seem random. It was unimaginable, inexplicable, but with some strange order to it, and symmetry or asymmetry. Selenius is vague on that.
But these bodies have looked like what we saw in our first adventure when we went down into that area. Wasn't a tomb, but
I don't think there's no pictures, there's no drawings, unfortunately. Selenius did admit that perhaps the charges against the local tribes may have been trumped up. And he admits that it would not be the first time, cynically. He also says that only the porters and servants were found among the dead. The Romans were not found. So only the tribesmen, the bearers from the Nile region, were scattered across the plains.
Okay. And this is a letter that was written to him?
Yeah.
Do we know who the letter is from?
No, it's not a letter. It's like this, like a set of papers that NAS had been sending to, like, updates that he had been sending as, I guess, parcels to Josiah. So the next set is also a single sheet that he ran into someone called the Hobnails at a tavernus along the Upper Nile. This Hobnails is a name for some Italic Peninsula mercenary, not a legionnaire, who had escaped service somehow. But Hobnails claims to have seen Braddock alive.
Braddock?
Yeah, Braddock was one of the people in the expedition. And he says he saw him at the end of the world, or edge of the world. Thus, Walter Braddock, some Celt bodyguard that the expedition had, I think. Or who knows, Pictish, Scottish, something like that. Welsh, who knows. Yeah. So he says that he'd seen him 2 years before Ananias was there in the Upper Nile region, and long after he had been declared dead. He said that Braddock was friendly, though guarded and taciturn. Hobnails didn't press the conversation. And this also strengthened Ananias' belief that the principal members of the expedition might still be alive.
What were they looking for?
Huh?
What was this expedition looking for?
Let's see. I'm looking at the papers here. Clues to the legendary wealth of the Judean King Solomon.
Okay.
So I guess that'd be like Ethiopia or something. And then it was feared lost. They left Azania in the month of Augustus in search of rare treasures, intended on exploring a great valley of rifts. So they went to Azania in search of King Solomon's treasure. And Livia, Drusilla, Parstanis had traveled to Azania in search of her brother. And then their massacre had been confirmed. So the region is called Nyandarua, that region. So that's that one. So, and then the last part is sort of, it looks like an outline for the book, but it's mostly like, it is more or less an outline with entries like what happened here, explain why this happened, and stuff like that. Not really a very poorly formed outline.
Okay.
And finally,
And we can go back to our place and search, right, for notes that he would have had.
yeah, and then I think I also have received this, and he sends you like a correspondence that seems like it's traveled a while. He shows you something, and it's. I'll try to read it because this is horrible. I feel like they used to, when they gave you these handouts, they used to have like what it says, like in type.
You want to share it?
I could try. Yeah, I'm trying to. I'll put it on the board here. Maybe you guys can read it when I put it on here.
You're going to put it up here?
Oh,
You're
we're gonna put it up like I'm taking it from the book and then copy pasting it. And oh yeah, that works. And then I'll just put it as like a picture on there.
On where?
On the main page here.
Hold on, viewers, we're getting there.
We're getting there. Yeah, maybe one of you guys can read this better than I can. I cannot read. I mean, I guess you'll have to. I don't think there are any names, but we'll make these names into Roman names. It says many names, but all the same. I don't know. Need help.
Okay. Many names, many.
I don't know. Many forms, many names, many forms, but all the same, and something.
Toward one end.
Toward one end.
Need
Yeah.
help.
Too big, too ghastly. These. Can't tell.
Dreams.
Dreams, like Carlyle's.
Arsenius's, yeah.
Yeah. Check that psychoanalyst's files.
Yeah.
See if any of them.
That's not going to translate well.
No, I don't know. some made-up word that Josiah's confused about.
Yeah. See if them survived.
Yeah, all
They'll
of them.
open the gate. Why? So the power and the danger in the real.
Is real.
If you want a Roman equivalent of a psychoanalyst, it'd probably be some sort of philosopher that
Yeah.
teaches
Check the
people about
philosophy.
the soul and the
Yeah.
probably some stoic teacher, you know,
Yeah.
at a little school somewhere.
Many strands beginning, I think.
Yeah.
Is this a prop from the box set?
Yeah. Well, it's a handout from the book.
Seems like they would have made that a little clearer for the
Maybe not.
roll
The
20.
books are in Kirstinius's safe. Coming for me, will the other protect? Will the something protect?
Yeah.
I don't know what that word is.
Well, the something protect. Yeah. Yeah. So I guess maybe Josiah also concludes like I don't understand this. Maybe you can make sense of it. Oh, here it is. Many names, many forms, but all the same and toward one end. Need help. Too big, too ghastly. These dreams. Dreams like Carstasius and a question mark. Check that philosophers' files. All of them survived! Exclamation point. They'll open the gate. Why? So the power, the danger is real. They, many threads beginning. The books are in Carstasius safe. Coming for me. Will the ocean protect? Ho ho. No quitters now. Must tell and make readers believe. Should I scream for them? Let's scream together.
Sounds like he was going crazy.
A little bit.
So we're getting references to. Gotta go back to my notes now.
And he says that I did not hear from
Caristanis. So we've how many Caristanuses are there? Because there's
There's
woman.
him and his sister.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she did not go on the expedition.
Yeah.
Okay.
She just went later to see what happened.
Right.
And then returned to Rome. And she's in Rome now,
Yes.
I guess.
She's in Rome.
Yes. So we could visit her and ask her too.
Okay.
Yes, that's another thing to do while we're here.
Yep. Right. Yep. So it's just I did not hear from him until last month when he sent a message from Londinium, and it was I had to. It was worse than this. He says. He said unbelievable things and mentioned a plan of conspiracy of monstrous proportions.
Okay.
And then he says he took passage on. He was said to have scheduled to take passage on a ship the following morning from when he left Londinium.
Oh, okay.
And then this is what he sent to me. His last correspondence was what I showed you. So.
So this is all the publisher has, right?
Yes. So anyway, they find you like the pages are all those pages, all those notes and stuff are folded, stitched together. They form a small quarto of about 40 pages. Some are blank. Some have a single word repeated for several pages. Most entries are written with agitation and can barely be read, but they're all like in Isis' hand. So.
But not Justinius.
Yeah.
And is Anais still alive?
No, that's what he got killed. His throat got slit by the blade tongue.
I thought that was Justinius.
Yeah, Justinius and Anais. Or Justianius. I keep saying it. Yeah. Justianius and Anais. Yeah. So I guess these are yours according to the will. It says these notes in this quarto.
Gertrude will put them in her bag.
Yeah. So I would like to know, and then I guess of course we can decide what we wish to do with this information, to publish it as a post-mortem treatise or leave it.
Well, he's asked us to finish the book, so we'll see.
Very well. Just let me know what you need. If you need anything else.
I need you to help me get Adamus out of the jail, because he did not do this.
Oh, you were saying what that reporter woman, the crier woman, was talking about.
Yes, but he didn't do it, regardless of whether I said it or she said it or nobody said it. He's innocent.
So I guess the question is: so we witnessed the murder, and I witnessed the murder and told the authorities what happened. So why did they lock up some other random person?
I don't know. I mean, you could go to the Healy's and follow up. That's an idea too.
For Coin, would you go there and represent him? Because I do know he needs representation. I'll give you some coins out of my purse if that's what it takes.
Yeah. I don't know.
Will he go?
Where to now?
I'm giving him coins.
Josiah?
Yes.
Well, I will take the coin and see what I can do. I do not know if I can represent him as an advocate would. But, I mean, the coin will help me to get some more information. And then as far, Abion, I mean, I think perhaps the nature of the killings and the fact that there are many of them, they just needed someone caught, I believe, to stop panic.
It's unjust.
Or if a conspiracy is to be believed, this cult has some sway.
That's more believable.
And are trying to deter investigation. Alright, well, I will leave you to it. While it is tragic that Justianius Anais is passed, I do have other clients, as you might expect.
Yes.
He is not our only author.
So you wish not to take the coin and go to the jails? You wish
No,
us-
I will do this for you. I will see what palms can be greased. Can
Look.
make some motion with the coin on his hand.
She'll give him a couple extra denarii so that they can...
Mm-hmm. Right. So where to now?
I mean, I'm sending him to the jail, so...
I guess we need to decide about. There's Lydia Drusilla Kirstanis, and also the imports shop.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess if we want to go try to find a lawyer for this guy, we could do that ourselves.
Or if you wanted to visit, question the police, the Bikini.
Well,
Corvair does not want to do that.
Gerfried doesn't have any problem doing that. Because,
Appian would probably talk to them.
yeah, Apion's probably better at that. So Gerfried can go to the import shop and act like she's buying stuff to get information, but she's pretty keen to get the heck out of Rome. She doesn't trust Romans, so.
Alright, so are we all going all together, or what are we doing? Appian, what do you want to do?
Yeah, let's go to Alvinus's Alvius's imports.
Okay. I'm just moving you guys to give a better. Okay. Okay. Is that all Corvair? Albius's imports?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Gerfried, that's where you wanted to go.
Oh, wow. It's just, she wants to get out of the city as quickly as
Yeah.
possible, so she'll go wherever.
Okay.
The way she feels is she could leave those two to go there, and she'll just go break the guy out of jail, but that's going to be more costly, and she'll end up staying longer, so she's trying not to do that.
Okay. So you go to Albius's imports.
Mm-hmm.
It is actually not in the Sabura. It is along the river, along the Tiber. As you ask around, and you find the building itself is like a warehouse piled high with freight. Small set of offices are at the front, and you meet, I guess, Albius. We said.
Yes. It's his import shop.
Yes, because he's a man in his 50s. He looks to be Roman. When you inquire about Justinianus Annius, he goes, "Oh yes, Annius had been checking importers to find connections with imports from
Africa?
Yeah, well, yeah. I used to have a map, or current map of the Roman Empire that had all the provinces named.
It's okay.
But anyway, Africanus. Well, you can add a US to everything. It's Roman, right?
Mm-hmm.
So from Africanus, he says, "I am an agent for." And I guess his accent. He's dressed as a Roman, but his accent seems British. But he's from Britannia.
Can Gerfried ask him in her own native language what town he is from?
Oh, he's surprised. He goes, "Oh, I mean, you're from Germania, though. You're not from Britannia."
Yeah, but I'm assuming that she can speak his language. They're right next door.
No, not really. What language do you speak? Do you speak like Celtic or Celtic Gaelic or something like that? Or is Belgae? Is that also Germanic?
I speak Gaulish.
Oh, Gaulish. Yeah, you might understand Gaulish. You speak Gaulish?
All right.
I'm looking for what I speak. I don't know.
Don't we all speak Latin since we're in Rome?
We're just talking about other
languages.
I was trying to speak to him in a language he would understand that would be more common to him. But I don't even see where my languages are on here.
Where are languages?
I don't think there's any specifics of languages. I think it's just background stuff.
Oh, okay. I mean, you probably have you probably do have smatterings of Gaulish.
I mean, I'm nomadic, and
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, if you speak them like in a in Gaulish or Britannic language, or at least say hello in it, he's like, oh. He starts because yes, it is. I am originally from. But when in Rome, he says, and he switches back to Latin. But he tells you that Ananias was intending to visit this place called the Juju House. He says in the Suburra.
what kind of house is it?
Well, something about the proprietor and Enquane makes me crawl. I told Ananias the same thing.
So an unfavorable person.
He sets me at edge.
Hmm.
The
All
proprietor
Romans
says,
set
but-
me at edge.
Well, that is understandable. But this one particularly is a different kind of set at edge. It's not an edge that you want to punch him in the face. It's a different kind of edge. Like skin crawl.
Like stab them.
I am not a violent person. Apologies.
That's okay.
Alright, so that's what he tells you.
And out of your stall, what kinds of things would he have purchased for himself? As you've given us this information, so I wish to make a purchase from your stall.
Oh, yes. I have all sorts of things of import from Britannia to Africanus and beyond.
Do you have any blades that would have been native to my people?
He doesn't. We're not allowed to sell weapons.
Blades, as in knives or cooking utensils.
Cooking utensils, yes. So he has some stuff from Germania if you wish.
Yeah, she'll purchase some stuff.
Okay. So do you tell him that Ananias is dead? Or no?
I mean, it was all over the place. We had a big funeral. I'm assuming he knows.
I mean,
I think we should be explicit with him about it. Be like, yeah,
Well,
just so you know.
he does express his condolences. Because I do not know if he ever made it to this Juju house. But we do send things to them that they get from mainly the Nile and Upper Nile regions, or perhaps from exotic things from beyond that we import for them.
And do they have an order placed at the moment? Maybe an order that needs to be delivered currently that I can take to them? When pressed, I can actually dress up and look nice.
I'm going to see. I have to look at another section. Because yes, well they actually it's there's no luck roll right in this particular game, huh?
Not.
No luck roll, no.
Like in the time.
I mean, we
That's
have
what,
fortune.
spending momentum
Momentum
is
is
supposed to.
Yeah.
Right, you spend momentum to create a truth for a similar.
Oh yeah, you could. I guess. I mean, you guys have 2 momentum.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've kept the momentum holdover from last time since we were for so long. If you would like to create a truth, Amy, with that 2 momentum, you can do so.
Are you guys okay with me doing that?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll make a truth that.
He says yes. Well, usually I have my my stevedores take over their crates of items. So, and he tells you like you could take it. I usually do it, daily in the morning, but he points you a few crates. You can come and with them in the morning if you wish.
Or I could take them now.
I guess you could take them now.
I mean, I'm dressed nicely at the moment. I might as well take them.
Because he looks at Corvair. You look like a big strapping lad. I'm sure you could carry a crate. And I can have a couple of my men accompany you.
Sure, I guess.
Okay. Alright. Well, yeah, let's take a short break and then we'll get back. And if you guys are heading to the Juju house with some crates.
But did he tell us anything about whoever this in Kwane is?
He just said they made a skin crawl.
Okay, that's okay. All right.
He doesn't sound like a good person.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. So we'll take a break and be right back.
Okay.
Okay. So, so a couple people join you. One looks like he's from Africa. One looks like, your average Roman. The man. So. And the guy from the Roman is named Flavius, and the man from Africa, he introduced himself as Endari. He seems very friendly. And they grab one, and then they say, "Oh yes, we will be happy to help you carry these items to the place." So they go from the docks, parade the stuff. It is an emporium of art from Africanus, all parts, from Mauritania all the way to Egyptus and beyond. They tell you, or Mamdani tells you. The other guy's kind of sullen, kind of looks at you guys. He complains that hope they're not taking. I hope you're not taking the few amount of coin that I get from doing this. Anyway.
What are you so concerned about?
Who? Flavius?
Yeah, well, why would you think we're taking your coin?
Well, you are substituting for the regulars that do this, so I don't understand. Are you new? Because he looks at Apion, because you do not look like a laborer or a bearer.
A friend of ours was slain recently, and this was his friend that owns the shop. I was simply doing him a favor.
Oh, and Dory says, "Oh, what is it with your friend's name?"
Why does that matter to you?
Because I have had some friends that have been slain in the Sabura recently.
Sure you have. It was Justinius.
Justinius? That is a Roman name.
Yes. Although Roman he was not.
He says, I see. Well, so you guys march up towards the Sabura, and you get to this place that is in something called the Court of Ransom, and it's a short alley that opens into a 20-foot or so square court. The only doors from the court are those of this African art emporium called the Juju House. There's the back door, or looks like the rear door of some sort of shop that is probably on the street, the main street. And there's also three people, two that look like they're probably from Egypt, or Africa, and one who's like looks Roman, and they're kind of sprawled in the court drinking. There's lots of bottles around too. Yeah. So Flavius and Dari kind of lead you up to it, to the door, and you enter the shop with the crates.
Mm-hmm.
There's not really a lot of people as you go in. So there is you see it looks like a, in this room of note. I mean, just like before, as you kind of get in and bring the crates, taking the crates in, there is a man who looks kind of like an off-duty legionnaire. He has a club in his belt. The second is a short, elderly African man with very little hair and dressed in a strange combination of a Roman toga and accoutrements from Africa, but you don't know. Well, I mean, Appian would know. So definitely from the Upper Nile region.
So just two people?
Yeah, just two people, and then Darius is like a big guy, also. So
Gerford would stick her hand out to the older gentleman and say, "Pleased to meet your acquaintance. I am Gerford. How are you?"
he goes, I am the proprietor, Silas Inquani, and the other person, the off-duty legionnaire type of guy. You see, actually, Appian, we should make some rolls here. Appian, give me an observation roll. Let's do insight, observation.
Okay.
Difficulty 1.
Observation.
Yeah, 1 success is enough. This guy looks familiar, and you would say he's not off-duty. He's kind of dressed in that sort of burlap that you see off-duty legionnaires might wear, but I guess you recognize him from the Vigiles precinct.
Well, Gerford would say that, we just came from the Emporium.
And he looks at you in recognition as well, Appian.
Okay.
And he quickly tucks something into the folds of his I guess it's a shift, right, that he has, and starts walking out.
What's he tucking? What did he tuck into his shift?
Yeah, all you guys can make that observation roll. Inside observation, I guess. Just need 1.
Any focus supply?
What do you have? Sight focus?
I have.
Sight focus would apply.
No, none of them are checked.
Yeah.
Difficulty?
1.
2 successes.
You guys get. Gives you guys 2 momentum total.
Ah, we put back what I used.
Yeah. So he puts like a envelope. It looks. Well, actually, it would be an envelope. It would be a pouch. That seems kind of jingly. And yeah. And he kind of starts moving out very quickly now that he and Apion kind of recognize each other.
Griffith wants to ask the gentleman in front of her, do you normally pay your employees at this moment in time? As I see, he just put money in his tunic and left.
Silas says, "It is always good to keep a fund for the local vigilees' retirement. They do not get paid like a legionnaire, after all."
I see.
The guy keeps walking unless someone stops him. Corvair, Apion.
Can Gerford intercept him at all?
I mean, are we going to start fighting already?
She would just stop him. She's not throwing a punch.
Yeah, you could try to grab him.
I think Gerford would try and hook her arm into his arm and basically say hello. So what do I have to roll for that?
Let's do... Since you're not trying to, like, fight him, really.
No.
I guess it'd be agility, athletics, or brawn athletics, if you're trying to use strength.
What do you want? Brawn or agility?
Your choice. Probably brawn, because you're a little stronger than agile.
Okay, so brawn what? Athletics?
Yep. And I'm going to make it opposed.
And she does have focuses.
You can take a momentum if you wish. You got 2 momentum.
I've already put this all in. So I have to go start all over again?
Well, it's up to you if you want to use momentum.
Not yet, no. I have 2 successes.
Okay, that's not one. Oh, I got 0 successes. So,
Get at least 1 bonus momentum, it says.
yeah. So is that an extra momentum, correct? Yeah. Okay, so you hook him.
Yeah.
And he kind of stops. Corver, you can see him like reaching for his club. He doesn't appreciate that.
And she would say, a handsome man like you leaving before I get to meet your acquaintance.
Let's see. Corver.
I
Corvair?
guess I'll try to grab his wrist, intercept.
Okay. Apion, you want to say anything or do anything?
No, not really.
No? Okay. You can roll to grab his wrist, Arlen. For Corvair. You have 3 momentum right now.
What do you want for the
Oh yeah, I should tell you.
grab? Just the same
Yeah. My D20
agility or
dice.
brawn?
My D20 dice think we're playing D&D. Right? Yeah. Go ahead. I got 0 successes on my attempt. It's opposed roll.
What was on the papyrus scroll that led us here? Papyrus scroll with a wooden frame from Alpheus's imports in Rome. We just had this guy's name on it. Did it have anything
Yeah,
else?
on the back it had his name.
What was on the front?
I guess on the front was, let's say, probably like maybe like a faux scene of some mid-Nile ruins
Okay.
with hieroglyphics. Oh yeah. Okay, so you guys have 5 momentum right now, by the way. Do you wish to do anything else with that extra momentum? I got 0. So you got 2 momentum on that.
No, I'm just trying to stop him.
Well, you
from
stop him, so you could disarm him with a momentum or something. I mean, like just grab his hand so hard that you make him drop his weapon, or pin it back behind him. I mean, you got an extra. You got 2 momentum extra to create a truth, basically.
Yeah.
Or injure him.
I'm not trying to start a fight.
I think we just want. I was just getting in so that Gerford could keep talking to him, basically, without fighting. Is the idea.
Okay.
So I'm fine just kind of holding him there for a minute.
He goes, see if he does.
I've got his arm in.
I know.
And poor Bear has his
I guess I gotta see if he kind of freaks out, loses his cool. Not sure what I guess you had asked Silas, right? Amy, your question. You had asked Silas if he had, why he paying his keep. Oh, he told you. And
Yeah.
this guy says, this because he looks at Appian and said, "That man knows me. He knows I have worked for the Healy's. It is as this man says. He is just a philanthropist contributing to the good cause of our retirement fund if we get injured."
That is such a noble cause, sir.
He says, "You should unhand me."
I am not holding you, except I put my arm around you.
Well, he says to
Oh.
Corvier, I guess.
I wanted to see if perhaps we could sit and have a drink. And we don't have to go to those bars like that are down there. We could go to a real establishment and have a drink. Or are you not Roman enough to take a young lady out?
As well,
I'd love to hear your stories. Tell me all about it. I mean, a legionnaire?
because I'm no legionnaire. Well, no, we just have to wear this kind of tunic when we're off duty. We are only allowed to carry weapons when we're in uniform.
I see. I think Gerford her end game in this, Appian, is to get him alone to ask him questions, because something's not right here.
No, he's just taking a bribe.
Yeah, but he might know more about the cult, or he might be being paid to guard him because maybe their place has been threatened or something. Just trying to get information.
Because,
I have no desire to take your money from you.
well, then you should unhand me.
But it's not very Roman-like to take a club to hit a woman just because she's trying to invite you for a drink.
Well, I did not understand your intentions.
Now you do.
I guess you gotta give me that charm rule, gravitas charm, which is not great for. You don't have any. You need to buy some of the
Gravitas, what?
charm, which you don't have.
I don't. What is charm under? Academia, athletics, crafting.
Persuasion.
Persuasion. I don't know if she has. No, she does not. What's the difficulty?
Just one.
She failed.
No. She says, well, she goes, I will think about it. You should let me go. I am on official Vihili's. No, I'm not. I'm lying. I'm not. I'm just
Yeah.
collecting stuff. Money for the pension, as Mr. Nkwani says. As the proprietor says.
She'll hand him a couple of coins and say, for the cause.
Do you guys let him go then?
I mean, I'm just trying to get information out of him, but whatever.
Do you let him go, Corbier? Break his wrist? Let him go?
Why break
Yeah,
his
he's
wrist?
fine to go.
Okay. He like rushes out of there. Okay. Oh, so the shop. Interestingly, you cannot see. There's curtains there, so normally you could not see the interior of the shop. There's a few display things in the windows. The shop is very small. It's 15 by 20, and there's only one person. It looks like you see a thick blanket at the rear of the premises that probably leads to another space. The shop is dirty, dusty, probably with a lot of tribal artifacts, bric-a-brac, devil masks, leather-headed drums, stuffed creatures, like these creatures with long necks and 4 legs and lots of spots. Creatures that look like cattle but have tusks. There's some dull-handed weapons, carved ivory of boars with tusks. Yeah. It definitely has an uneasy feeling to it. I think Gerford can feel it, and I guess both you guys who have, right? Because you're like half serpent folk, and Corview, you're like part ghoul, right? Aren't you like guys have like strange secrets?
Yeah, who knows? Something weird.
Yeah, I mean you could sense the oddness in this place. I guess an oppressive, uneasy feeling to it. Is there?
You want us to roll something?
Yeah, you can make a academia rolls. You guys can try.
Inside academia?
Was it either insight, academia, and you can either history or religion would be a focus.
I don't have either of those. Nope, we're failing everything now.
Oh, happy. Oh wow! Dang, happy on this.
She's not the book learning type.
Nope. Well, so Appion, so like you, there's some fetishes or traditional components for ritual magic that you read about among some of the cultures in Africanus, either towards the desert and North Africanus or along the Nile and Upper Nile especially. You don't see any pieces that are related to any of the weird stuff that you've seen. You do see there's behind a cluttered waist-high glass cabinet. Which acts as a counter, is a shriveled old African man wrapped in a red blanket. Oh, that's him. That is him. So his man is like a shriveled old African man. He's wrapped in a red blanket, and you, if you want to use one of those expert momentum, because you now have 7 technically, so you should use 1 for sure. BJ. So the tribal blanket is a shuka. It's used by some of the. He does not look like the tribe that it is used for. There's some tribesmen called Maasai, and he is not. He does have a toothless smile, and he also has keys on the leather thong around his neck.
Do we by any chance have a picture of the black tongue stuff at all?
Yeah.
Or a drawing or something?
Yeah, you don't see anything like that in here.
But if we
So
have
what kind of play? So what kind of establishment does this appear to be?
Just like a place where someone, if they are missing their home, could find some ways to, decorate their domicile.
So it's just like decor, curios, things like that.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it's a African tribal artifacts, bric-a-brac. There are some things like that you notice that are fetishes for ritual magic.
This is all stuff from like sub-Saharan Africa.
Yeah. Most of it, either like sub-Saharan Africa, or I would say so. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So I could show him the scroll that we found.
Which
His name on it.
He says, "Oh yes. I do not have anything. I do not have anything like that." He talks in passable Latin. I do not have anything like that. I do not treat or sell. I'm looking for the people who are currently there, not the ones who are dead and buried. He says with some disdain and kind of looks at you.
Is he referencing like the pyramids, or is he talking about something else?
He's talking about like Egypt, like the pyramids.
Okay, no, your name is on the back here.
Oh, well, I will have to ask Albus about that.
This belonged to a friend of mine who's passed, and he left it to me, and I was just kind of wanting to know more about its history.
And then Andari, right? The Andari fellow, he speaks of it as, yes, they were friends of this man named Ananias, he says. Oh, I would say, Corvier, you could probably make observation instincts if you have instincts.
The
Yeah.
the little guy in the blanket. That's
Inquane.
Okay.
The muscular guy is Andari.
Is he creeping us out the way that the other guy said that creeped out?
I mean, you have just a oppressive, uneasy feeling. Maybe it could be the claustrophobia.
Mm-hmm.
Just there's so much stuff and it's dusty and dirty, but there is like an oppressive, uneasy feeling, and I guess it would be similar to when you were around that pyramid way back.
Okay.
Just like at the edge of, kind of the back of your skull type of thing. And Corvier,
let me see if I can drill down on some stuff here. Let's see.
So Corvier, I guess Gerford, you should also roll observation.
Would Omen read? Well,
observation, inside observation. So Corvier, so that Mdari guy's like sizing. You could tell he's sizing you up.
Mm-hmm.
But Mdari was one of the. Was he one of the guys that came with us as like the deliver things?
Yeah.
Or? Okay.
Flavius is looking like back and forth, like what's going on. He's not quite sure. And Gerfred, that's good. Gerfred, you kind of notice, you can see like outside, if you're kind of peering outside, that those guys have kind of stopped. Those three people that were outside, and they've kind of stopped and they're kind of watching the shop now.
Which three guys?
The three like drunks that were outside, they don't look that drunk anymore. Those three guys that were outside in the courtyard.
Can they see me?
They kind of look, it's a small room, so they know there are people in there, but they don't have a good, like, direct line again, really at anyone. But you just kind of peek out, or you can see through the windows, past the curtains, the cracks in the curtains.
Well, Gerford would bring it to Corvair's attention that there's the 3 not-so-drunk drunks outside. I think they're casing the joint or following us, one or the other.
All right. Happy, what did you want to do? BJ, what did you want to do? You said you wanted to dig down or something.
Well, I was gonna see if I had some kind of. I don't know what kind of skill I'm trying to use though. Like, I guess there's not really like a detect magic or detect occult or.
It would be like observation instincts.
I have personal truth though, like I'm a student of the occult. I must know with exclamation point. Agenda to acquire lost knowledge. So I don't know how that comes into play.
What do you have observation?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could roll observation, and I will. I don't really give you a bonus dice, but I mean it'd be a contested roll, but it'll lower the difficulty. I do have threat. I'm going to use the threat here.
There's no threat on our screen.
Oh, I keep forgetting to add my observation skill.
Okay. All right. You want to use any momentum?
So I changed it. So what do I make the difficulty then?
Well, normally it's contested. Just make it 1. But normally it's contested. I'll lower it.
Yeah, and let's use it. Let's use a momentum,
okay.
which I get back, I guess.
Yeah, well, you get actually. You can get back. All right. So he's being cagey, I guess. And when you mention when he said Ananias, like there's definitely like I guess a recognition.
Oh, you were acquainted. You were an acquaintance of. You were a good friend of Ananias as well, weren't you?
She goes, no, I never met him, but I hear that he was. Although he was from North Africa, he was an admirer of what we do.
Oh, and what is it you do?
We collect artifacts from sub-Saharan Africa, from where Africa is free of you Romans.
Gerford is going to make a joke under her breath and say, is anywhere free of Romans?
Yeah, I guess.
Just loud enough for him to hear it.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, there's no reason to be alarmed. We're not Romans. Look at us. We're in Rome like you, but we're not
Well,
Romans.
what do you want to know about this Ananias?
Well, I wanted to know. Just wanted to know the history of this particular scroll, since he, it was his, but he has passed on, and I just wanted to know more about where it came from.
Because again, it did not come from here.
Well, really, is your name? Why was your name on it? That's the real question. I thought. I don't know.
I
You might know something about it, but
he looks at Mdari. He says, "You will have to ask Mdari's, or I will have to ask Mdari's employer later." He says.
Who's his employer?
Albus.
All right, so let me back up for a second. Albus says this little guy creeps him out.
Yeah.
But we asked Albus about this. I mean, we showed Albus this scroll and said, this guy's name is on the back. What can you tell us? And he kind of acted weirded out about it. Now, this guy is telling us that Albus would know how his name got on the back of the scroll.
No, he says I'll have to ask Albus about that. Why my name is on the back of the scroll.
Okay.
It's like, well, I guess, maybe you put it together. You're pretty smart. So probably, what's his name? Elias was asking about Africa. He went to Albus Imports asking about sub-Saharan African artifacts, and Albus showed him probably this, and he's oh, that's from the Nile region. But he gave him a name, and he wrote it on the back in Kwane, or
Okay.
Elias wrote it on the back. You know, and
Oh. Okay, I see. So, but Ananias came here to talk to you about African artifacts.
he says, I never met this Elias. I guess he never made it here.
Does he seem to be being truthful?
Oh, well, he seems truthful, but kind of like smug about it. With the rolls that you got, yeah, smug about it.
Smug about.
So was my insight for then just the people outside?
Yeah, you were saying about the people outside, what they were doing. But yeah, if anyone wants to, I guess smug about it, like I know something, more. I know, yeah, I guess.
Oh.
It's like I never. Well, he says like I don't think. I guess he never made it. That's what he says. He's kind of smug.
Oh, why would he not? Why would he not have made it? You seem to.
Perhaps he asked questions or went into places that he should not.
Oh, well, I would hate to repeat his mistakes. What places should I avoid, and what questions should I not ask?
He says, if I were you, I suggest that you and your companions leave and do not come back to the Sabora.
Trying to see if I can use my Eye of Weakness or Keen Eye type of thing.
What are you trying to do?
Get information out of him. But if I use my Eye of Weakness, I can study a creature or an enemy until the end of the scene, and my attacks targeting that creature gain the receiving 1 damage effect. I'm not trying to hurt him, I'm just trying to get more information out of him. So would that be my Keen Eye, where I should have been adding, or I should have been reducing by 1?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you guys get into a fight or something.
No. Keen-eyed is observation-based. Your eyesight is sharp as an eagle's. The increased difficulty of perception deals for zone, I guess. Beyond close is reduced by 1, and you can increase the effective range of your weapon by 1 zone. But I'm not trying to fight him, I'm just trying to get information.
Yeah.
So I don't have anything talent-wise.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of like a veiled threat that you just gave.
I will. I'll show him the. Speaking of African artifacts, I have the. What do you call it? Mabele.
Yeah.
Show him one of those. What can you tell me about this item?
Because that is a Mabele.
Can I ask him if the 3 men that are out in front of his shop are here often?
Oh yes, they are locals. They like the vibe, and they drink all day. They are good for scaring away troublemakers. Sometimes.
It seems to me like they're casing your joint. Have you ever been robbed?
I do not think we have to worry about that right now.
So the Mabele, where does this come from?
He tells you come from some of the tribes in Africa use it.
Which, like, I want to know, like, which cultures in Africa, and
Yeah, he lists some cultures, and they're like in the Azania region.
Okay. And do you know anything about? And I'll show him the symbol.
The bloody tongue.
Yeah.
He doesn't know anything.
He says, I have never seen that symbol before, he lies.
Did you say that there's a curtain behind him? Like there's another room in the back?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Can I use my sneaking skill and sneak back there?
They're kind of watching you like a hawk. I mean, there's Flavius. Well, I don't know. There's only Flavius and Kwani and Dari. I mean, I'll make it contested. If you want to. You got to sneak behind him. He's like behind the counter.
I think maybe we should leave and de-escalate the situation, and then try to come back later, more sneakily.
I just have a feeling that those 3 people are paid by him to attack us on our way out. So I was trying to find another way out.
I said, is this weapon, is it considered particularly a status symbol, or is this a common weapon?
He says, I guess it would be used in a ritual killing. He kind of almost cackles.
Well, as a surgeon myself, I'm very, very interested in how different blades work. Both how they create wounds, how they might be used in surgery. I wonder if the 3 gentlemen who keep staring at us hostilely from the street would let me operate on them with this particular blade.
Oh, I thought you were de-escalating the situation there.
Well, he ticked me off. I think I'm ready to go home, but it would be really interesting or unfortunate if they were to impede my progress.
You say that to him?
Yes. Also, Corvair hasn't crushed anybody's skull in over 24 hours, so he's probably getting a little...
I haven't shot anybody.
Yeah, I
I need to get... the next spell I need to learn is something that's like the...
You need intimidation. All right, so give me a gravitas roll. It's intimidation, but you don't have it. But we'll see. You have 6 momentum.
Yeah.
So
let me throw 2 momentum on there.
So 2 momentum. Let's see.
Yeah.
So we need 3 momentum. We get to roll 2 dice. 2 dice, 3 dice, 4 dice.
Me?
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's no relevant skill.
Where is intimidation?
Well, it's a persuasion. It's under intimidation. So use persuasion. But
see,
this is.
Can I aid him with mine, because I have keen eye, which lowers the difficulty.
Keen eye is not going to lower the difficulty in this test, though.
There we go. Got it. There we go.
Oh my god.
3 successes.
Wow. Okay.
So yeah, I think that the Volusian aspect kind of comes out.
Yeah, your eyes kind of
like all of a sudden he feels like he's staring in the face of a cobra that's about to spit.
All right, so Silas takes a step back. I guess his laughter kind of dies in his throat, and he tries to move back behind the curtain. And then...
Can I grab him?
Well, here's what this thing's happen. So when he does that, I think Mdari is going to go after Corvair, and you see those guys draw like knives and start moving towards the door. Those other
Okay.
guys.
Which ones are moving towards the door?
Those 3 guys that were out.
They're coming inside?
They're going to try to.
Okay, then I'm going to shoot them.
All right.
I am going to try to tackle Silas.
All right. So who wants to go first?
Well, who would go first?
Well, decide who wants to. You guys decide. Remember, one of you guys goes, one of them goes.
Well, I'd like to spend a momentum to use
I mean,
my.
I could try to grab. If I can grab him, I can like put that
A blade to his neck, yeah.
blade to his neck and tell everybody to back off.
Okay.
See if that works.
Okay.
If that's what
You
you
guys
guys
have-
want to do. Otherwise,
you guys have 5 momentum.
otherwise you guys are better fighters. So you know.
Well,
You guys have 5 momentum, so you can steal initiative also. So
Okay.
if you need to.
not if I can't get a word in.
Yeah, go ahead. Amy. What do you want to do? You want to shoot?
I
the
would
guy
have shot him.
who
I mean,
is
I've been
Silas?
standing there with my bow ready to shoot somebody. I haven't trusted those 3 outside since I've
So you want to take a
noticed.
you want to take a shot at them?
Yeah, the one trying to come in.
Okay. Take a
Because
shot
he
at them.
doesn't know that I'm going to do that.
Okay.
And I'd like to use my keen-eyed,
Yeah.
which lowers the difficulty of any perception checks. But it also reduces my difficulty by 1.
Okay.
So now I gotta go back to the other. I only get 1 arrow, or do I get 2?
1 arrow.
Okay, so this is... Oh, I roll off the other page, right?
I think so.
Okay, so bow. Ranged. Difficulty is what?
1.
And so with my thing it goes down to 0?
No, it normally would be 2, but now it's 1.
Okay. Success.
Alright. So how much damage is that?
Is the damage here? This little guy next to the stress?
Yeah.
A lot.
4 damage.
And piercing 1.
Alright.
Number of effects is 2.
So piercing 4 damage, pierce 2. Alright. Okay. Alright. So you shoot that guy as he's trying to come towards the doorway. It kind of staggers him. I was gonna have Mdari go unless you want to steal. Someone wants to steal initiative.
Are we trying to keep Mdari alive? He's the main one, right?
No, and the old man is a big one that Appian wanted to jump at.
Okay. I don't know. If we want to start killing guys, I'm happy to do that. But if we want to intimidate them into giving up, I'm not as good at that.
You attack whoever you want.
I think the fight is on. So
All right.
let's
Well
just do
then,
that.
I'm gonna.
You want to steal initiative or let him attack? Or
Yeah,
you
let's
want
do-
Appian to steal initiative and try to grab the old man.
Or do you want to grab the old man? It's up to you.
I'm just gonna kill him.
If we're just killing, then let's go. All right. 2 momentum to steal initiative,
It's,
and then I'm gonna start attacking.
Okay.
Is the
Are you
Who's-
going
who's
after
just
the
the
old
one?
man? Because I've got the 3. It doesn't matter on my end. They have to come in 1 by 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the 3 coming in that you're shooting at, and then there's 3 of them in here, but one of them isn't on their side, right? One of the porters.
Well, Flavius, you don't know what he's gonna do.
Yeah, okay, well, I don't care what he's going to do. I'm going to kill the other guys. Are any of them toughened nemesis or eldritch tier enemies?
I think the Mdari's toughened.
All right, Mdari is toughened, which means he turns into my head taker target. And then I'm gonna stab him with my barbaric chopper. All right, we've got 3 momentum in the pool, so I'll take all of that for 2 extra dice. And why don't you roll his defense?
Yeah. If I can find his stats here. There's so many people.
While you're doing that, I envision Gerford pricking her finger with the arrow tip and putting blood underneath her eyes.
Okay. There he is. Okay.
Just because she can't be dressed up for too terribly long.
All right. I haven't got guys. You guys haven't given me any threat, but I have to use one here. All right.
We don't see your threat meter, by the way.
You don't?
No, only momentum.
Oh, that's one. All right. Now you see it. Now you don't see the numbers though. All right. There, I got 2 threat. Okay. All right. He's gonna try to grab you.
Oh, grab who?
Or Dari. Oh, you're going after him, right?
Yeah, I'm attacking him, so he's got to roll his defense.
Defense. Okay. I'll defend.
It's agility fighting.
2 successes.
All right. Difficulty of 2.
Jeez.
So that's 5 successes for me.
Okay.
Oh,
Ouch.
All right, and I get
Did you get your point, Corvair? Ah. I was trying to be funny with a bad dad joke.
all right.
You see, he comes at you. See, suddenly he has these gloved claws on his hand. He tries to slap your blade away, but it does not work.
All right, and then I'm gonna re-roll 4 of those because I can do that. So that's 14 points of damage.
14.
Yeah,
With a vicious effect.
that's what the vicious effect does. Is it turns all your effects into an extra damage.
Wow.
So
He's not having a good day.
That's 2 wounds.
so that's a kill on a tough end.
Yeah.
Yep.
So.
All right, so Corvair spins, pulls out his barbaric chopper, and says, "You know what the technical meaning of eviscerate is?" And then gets him up the gut, and then I'm not done because I get flashing steel, so I can attack another character and reach as a minor action. So I'm gonna go ahead and kill the old guy too.
Oh, he's probably not in reach though. He's behind the counter. And...
Well, I can. Can I step as part of my action?
I mean, the closest person to you is probably that Flavius guy.
Okay, well, I'll kill Flavius then.
We don't know what he's doing though. But Gerford wants to shout out. We haven't seen, what's that called, a bloody eagle in a while. Corvair.
All right, I'll go after Flavius instead. I will.
Does he get to defend or say anything?
Flavius? Oh yeah, he gets to defend.
Yeah, he gets to roll his defense. And I will take 1 moment.
I don't have a bloody tongue.
3 dice.
Oh, you got 3 successes.
All right, so I'm gonna spend my free non-refreshing fortune for 2 successes from that. So then This is difficulty 1, essentially, with my 3 dice.
You got one success.
So another success.
Complication.
But yep, there's a complication, so you get some threat.
Yeah.
And then let's roll damage on him. Don't get any bonus damage on this one. 8 dice, and I got another 4 non-scorers, so here's 4 more. All right, this time it's only 12 points of damage.
Yeah. His head goes flying.
All right, now I'm all done. And I think we're even on momentum because I took 1 and put 1 back, and I took 3 and put 3 back. So yeah, we're still at 3 momentum.
Still at 3 momentum. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So the old man stumbles through or tries to go to the other room.
Okay.
And I got a 2. All right. Oh, he pushes through. He doesn't stumble. He stumbles through, but he pushes it, closed, I guess, behind him.
It's a curtain.
Oh,
So
I thought it was a curtain. Is it a curtain or a door?
It's a curtain.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna launch myself through the curtain after him. See if I can tackle him.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Oh, what is it gonna be? Agility or coordinate? What is it?
Happy with that old guy. You've got everyone fighting in your place. I'd leave too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so it'd be to grab him.
Yeah, I just leap through the curtain and grab him.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be it's fighting unarmed. So probably, is it coordination or agility?
I think it's probably still agility, unless if it was like a grapple, it might be brawn.
I think that's yes, agility. Yeah, agility. Fighting unarmed.
Yeah. Because that's what you use for.
I would like to
agility fighting melee.
I'm going to take it. 1 momentum is equal to how many dice?
1
die.
Okay, I'm going to take a momentum.
Okay. Hey. So you only got 1 success. So you got 2 successes over. So you can grab him.
Did we get the bonus momentums back then?
Do I tackle him or do I just grab him?
You can tackle him.
Okay.
Because you can basically create a tree so he's prone. You tackle him.
Okay. All right. And I stick that the Mabele tip to his jugular, and I'm like, my friends are killing your thugs in the other room. If you don't want to join them, I suggest you become cooperative right now.
All right. Okay. All right. So he's gonna say his response in the next round, I guess. So, all right. The guy that Garford shot is gonna run away. He probably sees what happened, or sees like a head kind of bounce out of the door. Probably flattens his head, and he runs away.
I'd like to shoot him.
The other guy makes it to the door. That's all he can do, really.
So I have to shoot that guy still.
So Gerfrid or Corvier. So maybe Gerfrid can shoot him and Corvier can finish those 2 guys off.
Okay.
Don't you get bonus dice, Amy, if you...
Yeah, but I don't... You said no, so...
I thought you got rerolls or something, don't you?
I normally... Well, I know Corvier does.
Yeah, Gerford, why don't you take a shot at him, and I'll just clean up whoever's left.
Well, I was looking to see... Reroll every 1d20 on a skill test to determine whether you gain a mental scar. I don't think I get, rerolls like that, though.
Okay. Alright, well, it's going to be a 0, because you lower the dice with your keyline.
Only when I'm having a courage test. If I'm reading that correctly. Okay, so I can go after him now?
Yeah.
Alright. And I want to go after the same guy. What difficulty
The
is he?
same guy or the guy in the door?
No, the one that's running away?
Well, there's a guy in the door now, so he's in the way.
And I guess I'm shooting him. But I'm using my keen eye on the one that's running away, so that lowers my difficulty on him.
Well, yeah, what was the difficulty on the guy in the door? Too.
Alright, what's the difficulty level? The one that's standing right in front of me.
0.
So... 2 successes. So
Yep.
2 bonus momentum.
Yep. So you're going to add two dice of damage to your dice of damage.
So 7 instead of 5.
Yep. Oh, he's dead. He falls over.
And I can't shoot the one that was running away now?
You can, like, if you chase him and shoot him next time, you can. Okay.
But is that third one that was out there going to be a problem for me if I go chasing after the other one?
I think Corvo will probably cut his head off.
Okay.
Clear the
Then
way.
I'm going to...
Most likely, right, Corvo?
Then I'm going to get out and get into range so I can take him out next time.
Okay. All right. So the guy, he kind of, the old man kind of shakes and he pulls the keys. He goes, all the secrets you need are in the basement, he says. Under the rug in the front room. And he drops the keys to you, Abion.
Didn't you kill him already? Or...
No.
Oh.
I decided to go ahead and try to.
And he kind of cackles when he does that.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and kill him. He's.
He's
Unless
not being
you-
overly forthcoming.
Well, it seems like he's maybe a little crazy and a little corrupted.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get anything else? Like, am I? I know you said we'd kind of sensed something was off about this place, kind of like the pyramid we were in.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's striking me as just sort of like he's probably kind of mad and wicked and corrupt.
Yeah.
So I will say. So I've got him down. Can I just do I need to do an attack or what do I do?
Yeah, you can. I mean, you can if you have him restrained or tackled. I mean, you can just attack him. Get a bonus
Okay.
dice for him being prone already.
Okay.
If I'm chasing that other guy, that's my hunting roll. Then I get a free momentum.
Oh, cool.
I think that's what you were thinking of.
All right. Was that your attack? Oh. Oh wow. Okay. And
I think you might be hurt.
yeah, so you're gonna do like do we see how much damage those things do?
Is that the die? Is it the stress die or the second die on the sheet that
Yeah.
does damage?
Yeah, stress.
So you got 3 successes. He didn't resist, so
So does that mean I roll 3
you have
damage?
3 extra momentum you can roll. If you have 3 extra dice you can roll.
Oh, okay.
For damage if you want. And you got Pierce 1 already, so 3 more. So is that 4?
Oh, I rolled 2 the first time.
Yeah, you got one damage piercing, and then this time you got 3
Yeah,
damage.
so 4 total.
4 total. Alright, so he's like he's still like laughing at you as you kind
Okay.
of press the volley into him, but he's not quite dead.
I should have poisoned this one.
Mm-hmm.
There's still time.
Alright. I guess that guy Corvair comes at you. The last guy stumbles over his buddy's body and comes at you with a knife.
Yep.
And you get 0 momentum to go against, I guess. You missed.
All right. Here's my defense. Oh, look at that. 2 successes. Let's see how much damage he takes.
Oh, you do damage on the defense?
Yeah, in melee, if you win, you get to 2 damage
Oh, I like
back.
that. Yeah.
All right, so.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
It goes down.
There's 3 that didn't
Points of
score
damage.
there, so let's do. All right, so that's a 16 damage
You
post.
cut him in half, I guess. It's like Conan
Classic.
fighting. Yeah. So,
All right, well,
There's still one outside.
Yeah, so I guess Gerford can chase him.
Well, she's using her hunting thing, so
What
she
does
gets.
hunting do?
I get a free momentum when I'm tracking somebody, and I'm tracking him.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Yeah,
was it
roll to track him to see if you.
right? But isn't it Corvair's turn?
No, Corvair just cut that guy down,
Okay.
and then Appian went, and then there's no other adversaries. So that guy who's like trying to run into the Sabura and get lost.
That's not going to happen because I'm going to use the
I'll
extra.
let Gerford can go run after him, and I'll go check on Appian and this guy,
Okay.
the old guy.
And difficulty is still 0?
No, 1 for this guy.
Right, but it's lowered by 1
Oh, is it lowered by 1?
because
Yeah.
of my keen,
Oh, for person. Okay.
so it'd be 0.
Well, it's gonna be. I guess he's gonna try to hide. All right. It's 1 right now. I got 2 successes.
That's after lowering it by 1.
Yes. We just gotta find him.
But that's my hunting.
Yeah.
So my hunting
Use track, I think, right?
Hunting is tracking. When you make a skill test to discover or follow tracks, the first D20 may be re-rolled for free. Why did you do that? I was reading it.
Sorry. Okay. Yeah, so you have 3 dice to roll. For your.
Against his what?
Against it's like trying to hide his stealth. But I only got 2 successes, but you lower it by 1. So go to your skills.
What are you talking about? I'm on difficulty what?
1.
Okay. I don't get skills over here. I'm still successful though.
Oh no, tracking I thought was to follow him.
What do you want me to do?
It's going to be survival tracking using insight.
I was trying to read that. You kept moving it all over the place. Survival is not up here.
Yeah, survival is on the skills, the main page.
Yeah. Under what? That's not
Insight.
agility, brawn.
Insight survival. And you have 3 dice.
And difficulty is what?
1. Alright. I got momentum back. Alright, so you find him.
And there's my bow attack up ahead, up above.
Okay.
And that's giving him a 1.
Oh, he was already injured, right? So that's an extra die of damage.
So now you want me to do damage.
Yeah. He tries to duck into the alley next door.
You keep moving this.
To 1 extra dice of damage.
So it's 6 instead of 5.
Oh, he's done.
But on this, if I have a d20 that rolls below a certain amount, I get to re-roll it, but not on the damage.
Okay.
Only on the
Well,
attack, but it knows that, I think.
Yeah. Another arrow to the back. Take him down. You can drag him back over here if you want. Alright. So Corbin, you see he's kind of Apion is like pressing this the Mbali into this laughing old man.
Can I help Alpion out and finish the old guy off?
Yes, you don't even have to roll for that.
All right.
Unless you want Apion to just run him through, I mean, or watch. It's up to you. How do you want to do it?
Griffith thinks it would be appropriate to cut his tongue out and stick it to the door. Just saying.
Whatever you want to do.
All right. I think I'll just finish him off.
Okay.
Okay. Give my best to Anubis.
Yeah, you don't have to roll. You just finish him off. He says, when you say Anubis, he kind of laughs. You do not know. You know nothing, Egyptians. Okay. Yeah, so I guess it's a good place to stop. You said to
Cool.
check the basement.
Yep.
Cool.
What you do, before we stop, as you search the shop, you find a ledger behind the counter that shows all the shop's incomes and expenses, including payments to the Vigiles. In his lodgings, which is at the rear of the shop, you do find a bloody tongue mask, complete with mummified human tongue.
I think we should put it to the
Along
front.
with, he had his machete wrapped in leopard skin beneath his bed. A panga, like a machete. It's like I guess it's a forward blade, like machete panga.
Well, if you guys aren't going to do that, Griffith certainly will.
I don't know. Well, Griffith drags the bodies inside and closes the shop.
I'm going to put a tongue on the door. Putting somebody's tongue on the
Someone's
door.
tongue on the door.
I don't care whose tongue.
All right, and then you pull aside the like what he was referring to, and then there's a like a door with a lock on it that you have the keys to. You know.
Cool.
But there is definitely the sense of unease is like more pronounced as you lift that rug.
So we're gonna do that next time.
Yeah, we'll do that next time.
All right.
Cool. Well, that was pretty cool. Right to the source.
Yeah.
I guess it kind of escalated.
Well, the drunk, not drunks.
Yeah. Are you still recording? Or are you done?
I'm recording.
We got to do XP, right?
Oh yeah. We'll do XP. I don't. You want to do it on or off?
We usually do it off
We'll do it
camera.
off. But I just want to say,
Okay.
yeah, just for viewers. I mean, I think once they mentioned the bloody tongue, that was all bets were off. I think.
Okay.
So I think that because then you were kind of onto them in a way, right?
Yep.
And I guess the guy with the leopard claws or whatever, he never even got a chance to do anything. Cut him down so quick. Yeah, you messed with the wrong dude.
Are those claws ones that we can take?
I mean, I don't know. If you want to put them on, I don't know.
Well, Griffith thinks they look mighty cute on Corvair. Do you want claws, Corvair? She'll get them for
I think
you.
his
I really like the chopper that I've
The
got.
chopper's
Okay.
pretty nice.
I might store the claws for later. Or does Apian need some claws?
Like, I don't know if I could use them.
I
I have a
mean,
very limited weapon.
Well, we'll take them with. We'll see. Maybe
Yeah.
you can train them. Whenever.
okay. All right. Well, thanks everyone for listening. We'll do XP off air because we got to ask some questions and all that. I think we've done that before, so we don't need to do it again. But thank you guys for watching and listening, and we finally got back to Cohors against Nyarlathotep. I think they've cut off some tongues of the bloody tongue.
Only one's on the door.
All right. Thanks for playing, guys.
Good night.
Keep rolling.